Imagine waking up one day to find your life exposed to the world, your finances, relationships, dreams, and even your weaknesses laid bare for everyone to judge. This isn't just a nightmare, it's a reality waiting to happen if you don't protect your privacy in 2025. In a world driven by social media oversharing, data leaks, and digital footprints, the lines between public and private are disappearing faster than ever. But here's the truth, not everything about you should be shared. Today I'm here to reveal 7 things you must keep private to thrive in 2025. Your goals before they're achieved. Sharing your goals before achieving them can be detrimental for several reasons. First, it opens you up to scrutiny, doubt, and unsolicited opinions from others. In 2025, where social media is deeply intertwined with daily life, announcing your plans to the world can invite negativity from people who may not have your best interests at heart. Critics and skeptics might question your abilities, plant seeds of doubt, or diminish your confidence in achieving your dreams. Psychologically, speaking about your goals before accomplishing them creates a false sense of achievement. Studies suggest that discussing your ambitions with others releases dopamine, the reward chemical, which can trick your brain into feeling like you've already succeeded. This premature satisfaction often reduces your motivation to follow through with the hard work required to turn your plans into reality. By keeping your goals private, you maintain focus, motivation, and clarity, free from external pressures and distractions. Furthermore, sharing your goals can expose you to unnecessary competition. Imagine announcing a groundbreaking idea or a unique project, only for someone else to take inspiration and execute it faster than you. In 2025, where digital footprints are easily traceable, your ideas can be taken and repackaged by competitors or opportunists. Instead of publicizing your ambitions, create a private plan of action. Write your goals down, map out the steps required to achieve them, and track your progress in a journal or digital tool that only you can access. Celebrate milestones privately or with a trusted inner circle who genuinely support your journey. Once you achieve your goals, you can choose to share your success story, not for validation, but to inspire others. Remember, goals are personal and their success depends on your dedication and discipline, not external validation. By keeping your plans to yourself, you'll cultivate resilience, maintain focus, and ensure your dreams remain yours to achieve. Financial information. In 2025, protecting your financial information is more critical than ever. With the rise of advanced cybercrime techniques, phishing scams, and identity theft, sharing sensitive financial details can lead to catastrophic consequences. Publicizing your earnings, investments, or spending habits, whether intentionally or unintentionally, makes you a target for hackers and fraudsters who thrive on exploiting vulnerabilities. Social media, often a breeding ground for oversharing, poses significant risks. For instance, casually posting about an expensive purchase or revealing your income can attract envy and unwanted attention. Moreover, scammers can use publicly available information to tailor attacks that exploit your financial standing. A seemingly innocent post about your workplace or a promotion could provide cybercriminals with enough data to craft a convincing phishing email. Another risk of sharing financial information is the potential for exploitation by acquaintances or even strangers. Wealth, or the perception of it, can draw people who seek personal gain. You may find yourself dealing with unsolicited advice, requests for loans, or pressure to conform to societal expectations of how you should spend your money. To protect your financial privacy, adopt robust cybersecurity practices. Use strong, unique passwords for financial accounts and enable two-factor authentication. Avoid discussing your finances in public or semi-public spaces, including social media platforms. Be cautious about sharing details like your salary, bank account balances, or investment strategies, even with close friends or family, unless necessary. Lastly, remember that financial independence includes managing not just your money but also your privacy. The less people know about your financial situation, the more control you retain over your resources and decisions. Family and relationship issues. Family and relationship matters are deeply personal and deserve to be handled privately. Broadcasting conflicts, misunderstandings, or private moments on social media or in casual conversations can strain relationships and expose vulnerabilities that others may exploit. When you share intimate details about your family or romantic relationships, you invite external opinions and judgments. Well-meaning friends or followers might offer advice that's irrelevant or harmful because they lack full context. Worse, malicious individuals could use this information to manipulate or harm you or your loved ones. Publicizing relationship issues can also create lasting damage. Arguments or mistakes, when shared publicly, can lead to embarrassment or resentment, making reconciliation more difficult. For instance, a post venting about a partner's behavior might seem harmless in the moment, but could lead to lingering hurt and mistrust. The effects of oversharing can ripple beyond just the individuals involved. For example, children in the family may be negatively impacted if private matters become public knowledge. It can lead to feelings of insecurity, embarrassment, or even bullying if their family's issues are widely known. Instead of airing grievances publicly, resolve conflicts directly with those involved. Seek support from trusted confidants or professional counselors who can provide objective advice without the risks of public exposure. Protecting the privacy of your relationships demonstrates respect for your loved ones and helps preserve the trust and intimacy that form the foundation of these connections. By keeping family and relationship matters private, you create a safe space for growth, healing, and mutual understanding. Privacy fosters stronger, more resilient bonds that aren't influenced by external pressures or judgments. Prioritize discretion as an act of love and respect for those closest to you. Personal weaknesses. While vulnerability can be a powerful tool for connection, sharing your personal weaknesses indiscriminately can leave you exposed to manipulation and harm. In 2025, where digital footprints are nearly permanent, revealing too much about your struggles can have long-term consequences. For instance, disclosing insecurities or challenges at work could affect how colleagues or employers perceive your capabilities. Sharing health issues or emotional struggles on social media might attract sympathy, but it could also invite unwanted advice or criticism. Worse, malicious individuals might exploit your vulnerabilities to undermine your confidence or gain leverage over you. Another significant concern is how publicized weaknesses can impact your reputation. In competitive environments such as workplaces or professional networks, being overly transparent about your struggles can lead to being underestimated or overlooked for opportunities. Even in personal relationships, excessive sharing of vulnerabilities might shift dynamics, causing others to view you through the lens of your struggles rather than your strengths. Instead, address personal weaknesses privately or within a safe and supportive environment. Seek guidance from trusted friends, mentors, or professionals who can provide constructive help without judgment. Work on self-improvement in silence and let your progress speak for itself. Journaling, therapy, or even setting up accountability partners can be effective ways to manage and overcome challenges without broadcasting them. Maintaining privacy around your weaknesses doesn't mean pretending to be perfect. It's about choosing who you trust with sensitive information and ensuring that your challenges don't define how others see you. By guarding your vulnerabilities, you protect your self-worth and maintain control over your personal narrative. Strength comes from addressing your struggles strategically, not from making them public knowledge. Acts of kindness are a true reflection of selflessness and humility. In today's world, where social media often serves as a platform for showcasing generosity, it's important to recognize that authentic kindness does not need validation. Publicly sharing acts of goodwill can sometimes dilute their value and shift the focus from the recipient to the giver. When kindness is displayed for recognition, the purity of the gesture can be lost, and others may perceive it as an attempt to gain praise or status rather than an act of genuine concern. Moreover, when we share our charitable actions online, we may inadvertently turn the attention toward ourselves, overshadowing the significance of helping others. This shift in focus can cause the intended impact of the act to be diminished. Additionally, this public acknowledgement can alter the perception of others about our motives, making them question whether our acts are truly selfless or if they are more about enhancing our public image. The act of kindness becomes even more complex when it involves vulnerable individuals. In an effort to share our good deeds, we might unintentionally expose others to unnecessary attention. For instance, Posting images or stories of individuals in need can inadvertently exploit their situation for the sake of showcasing our generosity. While we may not have ill intentions, this could compromise their dignity, privacy, and autonomy, leaving them vulnerable to judgment or scrutiny. True kindness, therefore, respects the privacy and humanity of those who receive help, ensuring that their struggles remain their own and are not used as a backdrop for personal glory. Another compelling reason to keep acts of kindness private is the deeper personal fulfillment it provides. There's a unique sense of satisfaction and meaning that comes from knowing you've made a positive impact on someone's life without expecting anything in return. This internal reward is often much richer than any external praise or recognition. The simple knowledge that you've contributed to someone's well-being in a genuine, unselfish way brings a sense of peace and purpose that can't be replicated by likes, shares, or comments on a post. In essence, practicing kindness without the need for acknowledgement fosters an environment where the act itself is what holds value, not the attention it attracts. We should focus on supporting causes that resonate with us, helping anonymously when we can, and respecting the dignity of the individuals we assist. This approach allows us to maintain the true spirit of kindness where the recipient's well-being is the priority and the act of giving is driven by an innate desire to make a difference rather than to gain recognition. Let our actions inspire others not through public display but through their lasting and meaningful impact. True kindness, after all, is most powerful when it is motivated by a pure heart without the need for applause or acknowledgement. Your personal life is a delicate tapestry of experiences, relationships, and moments that shape who you are, and it deserves to be protected from unnecessary exposure. In an era where social media encourages the public sharing of everything from fleeting thoughts to significant milestones, it can be difficult to resist the urge to display every aspect of your life online. However, it is crucial to remember that your personal life is yours alone, and not everything needs to be broadcasted to the world. Oversharing can lead to unintended consequences, many of which can be difficult to recover from. Understanding the impact of oversharing on both your privacy and security is key to maintaining a peaceful and fulfilling life. One of the most obvious dangers of oversharing is the risk of attracting unwanted attention. When you post too much about your life, you open the door for people to form opinions about you, opinions that are often based on a skewed, incomplete picture. Social media platforms tend to portray a curated version of reality, where users show only the highlight reels of their lives. While this can lead to feelings of connectedness, it also means that people are often comparing their behind-the-scenes struggles to the carefully crafted public personas of others. This comparison can lead to feelings of inadequacy, jealousy, and resentment, as others may start to feel that your life is perfect while their own struggles go unnoticed. Additionally, sharing too much about yourself can foster negative judgments from others, leading to criticism and emotional strain. Whether it's an innocent photo of a family outing or a celebratory post about an achievement, these seemingly harmless acts can invite unsolicited opinions, ranging from praise to criticism. The emotional impact of oversharing doesn't stop at just the opinions of others, it also affects your sense of privacy. In a time when people are increasingly living their lives online, it can be difficult to establish boundaries between the personal and the public. Once you share something online, it becomes difficult to retract, and the information can live on indefinitely even after you delete it. A seemingly harmless post today could be screenshot and shared far and wide, leaving you with little control over your own narrative. This loss of control can have significant emotional consequences. As you share more about yourself, you might start feeling like a stranger to your own life, as external opinions and judgments begin to overshadow your own experiences. The more you let others in, the less space you have to process your thoughts and emotions privately, which can lead to feelings of anxiety, self-doubt, and even vulnerability. Beyond the emotional implications, oversharing also poses significant risks to your personal safety and security. In a world where cybercrime and identity theft are prevalent, the information you share online can be a goldmine for malicious individuals. Posting about your location in real time, for example, is a simple action that can have serious consequences. Criminals can track your movements, wait for you to leave your home, and break in while you're away. Likewise, sharing details about your routines, such as the times you're most active, where you work, or where your children go to school, can give opportunistic criminals the insight they need to target you. When you make this information public, you are essentially laying out a blueprint for someone to exploit. The digital age has amplified these risks, as every post you make leaves a trace that can be used against you. To protect your personal life, it's essential to adopt a more thoughtful approach to what you share online. Practice mindfulness and ask yourself why you are sharing a particular detail. Does it add value to your life, or are you simply seeking validation from others? If it's the latter, it might be worth reconsidering. Instead, focus on sharing moments that bring joy to you, without the expectation of external approval. Additionally, be mindful of your audience. It's often wise to limit your social media circles to trusted family rather than opening up your personal life to a wider audience. This approach allows you to maintain a sense of privacy while still sharing moments that are meaningful to you. Taking these steps will help you preserve the sanctity of your personal life, allowing you to experience the joys and challenges that come with it, without the added pressure of external scrutiny. By protecting your privacy and being intentional with what you share, you not only safeguard your emotional well-being and security, but also create a space where you can thrive authentically, free from the distractions and influences of the outside world. Your next move, when you have big plans or ambitions, the temptation to share them with the world can be overwhelming. Whether it's a career change, a new business venture, or a significant life decision, announcing your next big move before it's fully realized can seem like a way to garner support and excitement. However, revealing your intentions prematurely can do more harm than good, as it opens the door to unnecessary risks, distractions, and external pressure that could ultimately jeopardize your plans. One of the primary risks of announcing your next move too soon is the possibility of attracting unwanted competition. In the world of business, for example, ideas are often considered the most valuable, most meaningful. Sharing a business concept or a new project before it's secured gives others the chance to replicate or act on your ideas, potentially beating you to the punch. Even if you have the best intentions of seeking advice or building excitement, premature disclosure can unintentionally lead to people taking advantage of your ideas. This can be particularly true in industries where innovation is key to success. By sharing your plans, you may inadvertently provide others with the tools they need to undermine your efforts. The competitive nature of the digital age makes it essential to keep your next move under wraps until you are ready to execute it. In addition to inviting competition, announcing your intentions too early can also expose you to sabotage. When you share your goals with others, especially in a professional context, you risk others actively trying to hinder your progress. This could come in the form of undermining your efforts, spreading doubt, or even trying to outpace you with their own similar initiatives. This is especially true if you have a history of working with individuals or organizations who may not have your best interests at heart. There's an element of vulnerability in sharing your plans openly, as it gives others the opportunity to potentially alter or disrupt the course you've set for yourself. Furthermore, revealing your plans prematurely can create unnecessary stress and pressure. The more people who know about your upcoming move, the more opinions you'll have to contend with. While well-meaning, these opinions can often create doubt and confusion, especially when they contradict your own vision. When you announce your plans to the world, you invite external expectations that might not align with your own. This added pressure can make you second-guess yourself or derail your focus, taking your attention away from the work that needs to be done to achieve your goal. The need to live up to external expectations can distract you from staying grounded and focused on your own path. In many cases, the most effective strategy is to keep your plans to yourself and work quietly behind the scenes. By remaining silent about your next move, you give yourself the space to think critically, make informed decisions, and stay focused on execution without the distraction of outside influences. This strategic silence allows you to move forward with confidence, free from the burden of external opinions and expectations. It's about maintaining control over the narrative and not allowing others to dictate your journey. When your plans are ready to be revealed, it will be the result of careful preparation and hard work, not a hasty announcement driven by external validation. By waiting until your plans are secured, you protect them from potential sabotage and ensure that your achievements are a testament to your perseverance, not to the opinions of others. Moving in silence doesn't mean isolation, it means being selective about who you let in on your journey and keeping your focus sharp and clear. In 2025, this approach to success, quietly preparing, executing, and revealing your achievements, only when they are secured, important than ever. The constant noise and distraction of the digital world can be overwhelming, but those who learn to tune it out and keep their next move private will find that they can move more swiftly and confidently, ensuring that their success speaks louder than their words ever could. In 2025, privacy has become more than just a personal choice, it's a powerful tool, a shield, and an essential necessity. In a world dominated by social media and constant exposure, privacy allows you to reclaim control over your life, protect your peace, and stay true to your purpose. While the world encourages you to share every detail of your existence, keeping certain aspects private is a strategic move that helps you protect your emotional and mental well-being. Oversharing can lead to unwanted attention, judgment, and interference from others, often diluting your authenticity. It invites external opinions that can make you second-guess your choices, creating unnecessary stress and distractions. Before sharing, ask yourself who truly benefits from this. If the answer isn't you, keep it private and move forward with confidence. Privacy doesn't mean isolation. It means choosing wisely who and what you share your energy with. By protecting certain aspects of your life, you create space for yourself to grow without external pressures. In an age where personal information is commodified, privacy also becomes your safeguard against exploitation, allowing you to keep your autonomy and protect your most intimate details. In a world that thrives on exposure, privacy is your superpower. It allows you to navigate life without the weight of judgment or unnecessary comparison, keeping your focus on what truly matters. Use it wisely and you'll find that protecting your privacy not only empowers you, but also enhances your peace and sense of purpose. Remember, in a world that thrives on exposure, privacy is your superpower. Use it wisely.